So let's go in chapter 16.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
In a few minutes, I'm gonna go get myself some honey tea. Hi, Mystery Man.
The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphnel's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
Yay! We gonna invade! Yay! Cause havoc and trouble! I need to buy keys. I need to buy keys. I keep forgetting about the keys. Yeah, so if I see him a little bit extra droozy tonight, or like a little bit throaty in the voice, yeah, it's because of that. It's because I might be sick.
Preparations are complete.
God damn it.
Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
I have to literally add that headband into the thumbnail drawing for the next VOD that I put up because Claude is not an isolated entity anymore. He is one with the band.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory.
Against the kingdom?
The kingdom has experienced constant infighting since
Okay.
the coup. They're out of the picture for now.
So against us.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphnel houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murder.
So you wanted to just rally, leave everything else undefended, and then you make a quick cut through the land.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
Well, if you do, we'll behead you where you stand. So, you know, that's your call to make now, isn't it?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital. I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better. We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all.
Like in one big push. Really? With just our little army?
But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
Really? I don't know if we got the forces for that. When I did the Lions, we needed to take back our own country and get all of the Alliance soldiers to make that happen. Is it smaller than the Kingdom's army? Well, here's the thing about the Kingdom's army, is that when the Kingdom's army tried to do it on their own, we were being directed by a madman with a thirst for vengeance. Claude is a smart man. He should be aware that our army size is not big enough to do it. And then by the time we actually made a push in Blue Lions, we had the rest of the continent reunited and on our side. Claude still doesn't at this point. Hey, Hilda.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield?
Because you keep destroying things with your giant axe. Why do you... If you want to be on the sidelines, then you gotta start sucking. Look, Ignatz did it.
You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
Nah. Yes, no. What? I didn't know I was hurt. I'm gonna blame you, yeah.
Oh, I thought so. How could you be so reckless?
I'm a professor. I gotta protect the students.
Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
Cool, thanks, Hilda. Good talk. You would.
No, don't overestimate
You
me.
would. Yeah, I bet you would.
I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean the Lawrence that's standing right behind me? You hear that, Lawrence? You weren't gonna lead it even without Claude.
Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life.
Why? Are you scared of disappointing people?
Of course. I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed.
Oh, that's Fire Emblem in a nutshell, isn't it? Every single level up is that sentence.
Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
No, I'm gonna keep expecting things. Yep, you're part of the main army.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
That felt real. That felt good. I like that. Okay, so I have to get my little honey tea. And what's more, I don't know if this is the month when I'm going to start doing paralogues. I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not, since I am tired, groggy, probably sick. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff to do, and most importantly, really, is probably that, these paralogues still have suggested levels of 33. Oh? Oh, what is this? 5 years after Ray's disappearance, a letter that she wrote prior to the battle has surfaced. I have never seen this one before. Eternal Guardian. Anyways, that's an even higher level. So, yeah, not tackling that for a while. The point is, these are level 33. And my units are currently sitting around 31 at best. So I think another month or two to build up before I tackle that would be the best bet. So this is going to be another month of just hanging around the monastery, raising motivations, and doing trainings. Excuse me a moment while I get my tea. Hello, I return. I'm undeafened. Hello.
Ow.
Let me make sure that this thing is working right, because it looks like the voice thing isn't showing you right now. Voice displays, voice displays. There it is. Little bit of an adjustment on the placement. Okay, there. We're good. Yeah, so Araya paralogue. Post-time skip, you say? I have curiosities about what made that show up, but I'm not going to ask until I go and do it. For now.
I'm not going to say what it is.
For now. Oh, Cyril has a 30% chance of passing Bow Knight. He can take the test now. I'm not going to do it, but he can. Alois, I'm wondering if I should put him in Fortress Knight for a while. Just so that he can take a hit a little bit better than he currently is. Satisfying. Ingrid, yup, she should take Falco Knight. Because she can now. Leonie's already a Falco. Marianne can take and pass Holy Knight, so I've got 2 Master Seals I need to buy. Hilda's already passed Great. Lauren's already passed Great. Claude don't matter and has access to no master classes whatsoever. He's at a 0% for every one of them.
Claude does not want to go into a master class other than his own.
I didn't plan on putting him in any, so I guess I just didn't really think about it. Hi, Red Cinder, what's up? And then myself, I'm already a Holy Knight. Okay, so I need 2 more Master Seals, at least. I can buy 2 now and then probably get a few more as the rest of the game goes on. I have a bunch of renown, don't I? And I have nothing to spend it on now. Like, nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. Because I'm not using Flayn, so she doesn't matter. I mean, I could just give Ingrid some more riding if I wanted to hack her into getting that movement plus, but she's already got so many abilities. Yeah, she doesn't need any more bow work, and all the rest of her weapons are already pretty maxed out. Oh, wait, I could buy up her swords again if I wanted to make her do that. Yeah, turn her into an unstoppable unit.
Grid is going to be one of the biggest threats.
Well, she kind of already is, but, you know, we'll buckle down on that. Yeah, Leonie could get some more axe work, but there's no need if she's not being a heavy armor knight this time around. And nobody else...
And give her less weight and make her even faster.
She's got the same issue right now, where she's already doubling a lot of things, and I'd rather have darting blow than weight -3. Like, weight -3 is kind of an average. It just makes you 3 faster in all situations, whereas darting blow guarantees you will either double or, like, stop getting doubled on your attack. You're not wrong that it's an option. And, well, if I have the reason for it anyways, why not? Okay. Oh, you know what would have been a better idea? Is to just buy back the class abilities.
We came from the
It
territory
would have
of
been.
House Daphne. It's not easy to leave one's home, but it had to be done. Judith asked us so earnestly. There was no way we could have refused. We can trust you, right? I'd hate to end up just another pointless death.
I'll do what I can to keep us alive. I've already been through this a few times. She talks to Claude like a little kid. Oh, yeah, Leonie's appreciating Judith, too.
Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled with. I think Captain Gerald would have liked her. I hope someday I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
You can still teach me riding, yep, so if I need that, then you can do that. There's probably a tournament going on, even if there's nobody in here. Bow tournament. Okay, I actually have a chance of doing something with this.
You have 2-3 people that are good at bows.
Yeah, the only problem is that I'd have to reclass them. Because everybody who's currently good with a bow is also sitting on top of a winged flyer. And that's not so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it might be Leonie that's my best bet here. Because Claude is, well, here, let me get to the roster. Wait. Okay, I can scroll with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Claude's got a strength of 31. Versus Leonie's 26. 14 versus 16. But 24 versus 34 speed. Leonie is either going to double or stop from getting doubled on everything, even if she hits a little bit lighter and takes a little bit more damage. Whereas Cyril is more defensive than Claude, a little faster, and only has a little bit less strength. And he's also got Death Blow. You know what? You know what? It might be Cyril. Even though he's got less bow prowess, he is the only one that has Death Blow among them, which will... No, wait, that's not going to work because it only works on initiating combat, yeah, so...
Yeah, you don't enter combat when you're in a tournament.
That's a good point. Alright, then Claude's got Strength Plus. Whereas Leonie has both Aegis and I think, and I think strength plus or maybe defense plus. Like, Leone is in a really good position to take this on. Because Aegis will just reduce bow damage, and she's also got the dexterity to trigger it pretty often. So if we drop the darting blow for some defense, we drop movement +1 for some extra dexterity, and then close counter for HP +5. There we go. So now she's running in there with a dexterity of 33 and a defense of 16, and that 33 will trigger Aegis basically every third time she's hit.
An average.
Yeah, she can also go be a paladin, which is not a bad class at all to be. Like, paladins are pretty all-around beefy.
I'll give this a whirl.
I mashed through and accidentally almost entered Claude into the tournament. No, bad. Take Leone. Alright, so I can't double against even the first thief, but I'm doing 17 and they're only doing 10. So I'm coming
like
out
5 levels above them.
Shh. Let me just be happy about this. She dodged the first shot. Let me count my blessings and just
make a difference.
Just win this. I don't actually have anybody that's a sniper or an archer, so I'm not coming in here with bow fare, which is what some of them are gonna have. I am doubling an archer. I guess it was just that the thing. Jesus, Leone, come on! You've dodged both shots coming at you.
For Gerald.
And then you critted the man. We get it. You're gonna win this.
Leone does what she wants, okay?
That was like a crit of 3. And then the first time she gets hit, she Aegises.
Make a difference.
It was a crit of 1.
A crit of 1, and she pulled it off. Yup, even a sniper poses no real threat here. You do more damage, but I hit you twice. And then I get a heal for the finals.
For Gerald.
It's an assassin, and I do double the assassin. For some reason, the thief was the only one fast enough for me to not double.
Have no idea why an assassin is slower than a thief.
He is using a steel bow. That might be it. Just because he's got more weight.
Yeah, you're still using the train bow.
Got him. Nobody's next. You won. You completely mopped the floor of all competition. We get a silver bow. Woo! Oh, a silver bow plus. That's even better. I can absolutely make use of that. Okay, inventory, abilities, Leone. Reset you up here. Boom. And then we boom. And we boom. Reclass you. Back to Falco Knight. Good. Ugh, my eyes are gonna be sore for this. What do you got? Hilda selling an Agarthium. I don't know if I have need for that right now. Umbral Steel. Is that a dancer? Or is that a swordsmaster?
Maybe.
I think it's dancer. I see the little frills. They just blended in a lot.
Yeah, that might be a dancer.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the dancer came with armor on the arm. Umbral Steel, no need. Golden Fish to sell? But I only get like 500 for it, right? Why would I buy a golden fish for 2,000?
I don't know.
Something doesn't seem right about that. See how much money I made from a horse slayer. Okay, I got 9,500. That's not bad. Another dancer Laurens. I also made my Laurens a dancer. I just
The charm.
I took him out of it immediately, but he does have the ability. It's a very golden fish.
So, that was Judith. Just as I'd heard of her, she was an upstanding person. The same Daphnal blood runs through my veins, and yet I feel as though I am nothing like her. I am but a phantom of
No,
what could
Ingrid,
be.
you shush. You are superior to Judith. Don't tell her that because we need her on our side right now, but came right down to it, pick you over her any day. I know what you can become. I've seen it. You're actually quite alike.
You think so? Wow, thank you.
So what else? Where else can we kick around to? Oh, hi, Judith. How you doing?
I don't know where
Judith.
he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for great talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn. With the
Am I gonna
skills
get a chance to
match.
see this Nardell?
But there's something about him I can't quite place. Like I've somehow heard of him before.
Wait. It does sound vaguely familiar. Did he recruit that general guy who said he's never been beaten before? He doesn't seem like a brainy guy, but he's very brawny. Alright, what's down here? Could be just another whole situation. If it is, then that'd be disappointing. You are correct. I do hope we get to meet that guy. Greenhouse, yeah.
Maybe.
Get the garden foods, harvest. Really? I planted 5 fruit seeds and gave you a really good, like, cultivation, and all you gave me was 5 peaches? You gave me way more seeds than I got anything else. Why do I have 24 Northern Foldland seeds?
Really love the kingdom.
It's true, alright? That's fair, accurate. I do love the Vargas Kingdom.
The Great Bridge of Murden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress. I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire. In other words, it's even older than the monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge,
Speaking
we'll have to search it
of
from
the
top to
Great
bottom.
Bridge of Murden,
Yes?
that I mentioned this before, but like with Claude and Dimitri having the small armies, by the time Kingdom made a push, they had a really big army. Here, we're taking the Great Bridge of Murden, but we're also uniting the Alliance at the same time, since the bridge, if we take the bridge away from the Empire, the Alliance will have nothing to worry about.
I guess.
So they're able to be unified again.
That's true. It's one country as opposed to both countries. But you're right that if all goes according to plan, it will not be just our piddly little group. It will be the whole Alliance country.
Lady Rhea is in the Empire, isn't she? We should hurry up and find her. So many people in the monastery and nearby towns are worried. I want to ease their minds as soon as possible, Professor. Let's work together.
I feel like I missed out by not having Mercedes around for the Blue Lions adult play. Oh, I like hearing her talk about stuff. She's just got a very soothing voice.
Mercy is a very kind, soothing person.
Hey!
So now I can buy extra master seals if I need to, but they didn't have any for sale now, so I guess I gotta buy a couple from the shop the hard way.
This one?
Thank
Cool.
you. Please come again.
Professor?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I was talking to some of the Daphnal soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has
weakness? What?
weakness. But they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the question. Pardon me for being
You don't just go
curious.
asking about great generals and lords' most secret weaknesses, dude. You're a nobody. Of course they got mad.
That said, maybe keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to get on her bad side.
Gotta have some tact about that stuff.
I've been away from Garrick Mach for a while.
Maybe the gatekeeper's a spy.
The scars of 5 years ago may still be raw, but it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm going to start a business here.
Don't put any extra weight on that guy's speech. I'm just standing on the perfect stair for there to be no music. The monastery hasn't faded out. I mean, the monastery faded out, but the merchant music didn't fade in yet. He's not actually an important dude.
Wow.
It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Saros have returned. Peddlers have become more common too, so there'll be food and supplies available. Food! After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again.
What do you got? A lot more merchant activity lately. The area is still pretty unsafe. We should do something about it. All right, yep, that's, now I might be able to go out and do a few battles, because they'll just be, like, those side ones for extra experience. Like, there won't be paralogues, so they'll have a lower level requirement. I might be able to pound out some of those and give, Alois a bunch more experience. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's better to grind on the quest battles, get Alois up to speed, and before taking on the paralogues.
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once. I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself. Oh.
Yeah, Rap, you can't break the bridge, man. God, think a little, please.
Professor?
Who's hanging out over here?
What used to be Iron territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of Murden, downstream of the Aramid River, for the sake of my family. I wish we could invade the Empire from there, but I do not have the power to advocate for that. Strategically, Murden
So
is
you
more
what you
important.
want to take out your family first, or you want to make sure that they're safe first? Taking back would be pretty difficult. I think we'll just have to leave it and abandon it to the annals of time, Ferdinand. Glad you're on board with the plan.
Yes, I know it would be difficult.
On the north side of the Great Bridge
Oh,
of
it's still
Murden lies
Acheron,
the
though.
territory of Acheron of the Alliance, and to the
And
south,
his-
the Empire's Burgleys territory.
yeah.
Count Burgleys has held the position of Minister of Military Affairs for the Empire ever since the days of Emperor Ionius. The current Emperor seems to have brought the corrupt nobility to heel.
All right, yeah, you're putting me to sleep listening to you. That's political details, and you're not even reading it in an exciting voice. Ugh, I don't care. Normally, I'm all about politics, but you gotta do something to spice it up a bit.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Glad as I am that Judith told us. I wish we had known this 5 years ago. We spent all that time spread out over Fodlan, searching for the Archbishop.
Well, you aren't gonna find her, and I was in a river at the bottom of the monastery. How did you not find me there? You could see me from the battlefield, dude.
It was a mistake to abandon the monastery, to leave it in ruins.
I don't know, they
Now,
just
we're
left
paying
in all the wrong places to go look for Rhea.
Ugh, absolutely incompetent, this man. Probably nothing up there. So then, who's gathered up here? Hello, headband.
If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive at the Great Bridge of Murden unscathed. The important part is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack...
I like how you're not even referring to Claude by his name.
We're evenly matched in terms of military power. Are you saying you're evenly matched with the Empire in terms of military power? I disagree with that. Where are you counting all these soldiers from? You're so not! We'll still be at a disadvantage. You're not taking into account the real military situation here.
I'll give you that the bridge is basically a fortress. I wouldn't say we're at a loss, but we certainly
Oh,
should
if you're talking about the bridge, that's different. Okay.
But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
If we're at even military power with just the bridge, then yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, just the bridge. They are either even or the upper hand with the entire
The
empire.
Empire and Alliance.
No.
It's the largest river in Fodlan. Sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but at least the land gets some extra water.
5 years ago, when the Imperial Army attacked Garreg Mach, they moved with incredible
Caspar's just
speed.
talking about water, and Shamir's like, thank God, save me from this airhead.
But in the middle of all that chaos, she still had operatives watching. The hero of Daphnal's spy network is impressive. She shouldn't be taken lightly.
Yeah, it's good to never let your spies have a day off. They're kind of necessary at all times.
The year 1185 is almost over. From next month on, it will be the year 1186. It's just a date, of course, but it feels significant.
What feels significant about 1186?
Okay.
What about that number possibly feels important?
I don't know.
It's not even a round number. I think she was just drunk. I think that night was drunk. Hi, Flane.
Judith is a wonderful person. So strong and confident as well. Looking upon her, I am sharply reminded of my mother.
Does she act similar? I'm gonna guess she doesn't look like your mom.
Very much so. Both brilliantly bright and positive, like a warm ray of light. I lost my mother long ago. I miss her desperately.
I know that much, and I'm sorry for your loss. I can't do anything to bring her back. At least your dad's still here.
I would like to believe that I've always
your
made my own
overprotective
decisions.
dad.
Even so, I cannot deny that some small part of me has always been aware of my father's wishes. Now here I am, concealing our plan, Claude's plan, from his sight.
Are you having second thoughts, Lawrence? Do I need to tie you down?
No. The strategy is sound, and I've consented to it. In this fight, I will finally stand upon my own 2 feet, independent of my father's
All right, with now, I think now you deserve to be silhouetted against the sunny sky, with that specific line. Yes, get out of the goddamn nobility chain. Do your own fucking thing. I'm also taking a look at this armor now. I didn't realize it's pretty intricate. He's actually got like metal leaves on the elbows here.
Yeah, his armor is fancy.
So that's it for people to talk to down here. Then we'll go to the second floor, chat there, and then I guess, yeah, next week we'll pound out some battles. Also, we have supports that need doing. Supports. I'll squeeze out, let's say, 5 right now. We'll start with Kublu. We'll grab somebody's A rank. Somebody that's available. Anybody that's available. Anybody at all.
Anybody available.
Looking for a taker here. Anybody? Fine. I'll fucking talk to Ignatz.
How incredible. What a striking color. Ah, Professor. Look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this.
Okay, if you're talking about blue, then all of a sudden I'm paying attention.
How to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color.
Why would you grind it? You want a pigment. I know.
To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again. Blathering on and on.
You need to blather about painting because it's the only thing that gives you any character depth whatsoever. It's just a hobby, right?
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never
The
hold it
music died.
against
Are you
me.
going to make a move, Ignatz? Are you going to make a move on me? I should tell you. I'm not flattered. And the answer is hell no.
One could argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle. I am becoming a knight.
You should become an artist. Just do it.
Oh, Professor. Please don't
All
say
right,
things like
fine.
that.
You will become an artist, or else I will kick you out of the monastery. We need somebody to paint the walls. Go.
I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago. To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that.
You're gonna regret it.
No, I won't. I'm doing
No, you're
the
gonna
right
regret it
thing.
in about 20 years.
I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it.
Actually, I guess this is what I suggested to him in an earlier support, or some earlier chain, where it's like, why don't you just be a knight and then art on the side? That'll work. Best of both worlds. He is taking that into account.
And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me.
Long as you're sure. See? Second doubts.
Professor, I have a favor to ask. I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you.
I don't know, who's it of?
Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well
If
worth
it's one of Lawrence's pictures because he's hired you, I'm not taking that. No, I'm sorry. It's just no, I won't. I mean, I could use a dartboard.
Oh, excellent. Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it. That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
All right, cool. You work on what you're gonna work on. Ignatz has one more with Lysithea, and then, I mean, it's not that he's out of supports, but he is running out of them with my active members. So if I want to keep giving him any, it's gonna have to be with sidecast. Or like, adjutants. Because I got Ingrid and Leonie both have one to go. Mercedes has all three, but I don't know, that would be a lot of work to start that chain now. What were you gonna say?
The only 3 left you have, I think, are Hilda, Leonie, and Ingrid.
Yeah. 1 second, I just got a Skype notification. I just need to read it so that, well, I mean, have it active so that it stops beeping at me while I'm trying to play. Yep, those things make sense. Not the worst thing in the world. Ignatz isn't the most interesting... Ignatz isn't the most interesting canvas in the artistic realm. Do you mean his face? Or, like, him painting it? Or... Do you mean if it's his portrait, or if it's him drawing it? I don't know what you mean by that, unregistered, is what I'm getting at. Anyways, Lysithea.
Hey.
Oh, Lysithea. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I want you to take that feather and attach it to your forehead. Don't ask why.
Can you help me out with my shopping?
Yes, of course. You need me to carry stuff?
Actually, can you pick up some tea for me? I'd do it, but I'm drowning in work.
You're so busy you can't go shopping. Okay. Do you have a favorite kind of tea?
I'm not too picky. I just like having it around, really. Whatever's cheapest works for me. Here's some money.
One question. Why me? You don't really need my help for this.
I'm trying to remember. I think Lysithea was a big rude when they were kids about Ignatz constantly saying sorry, right? Or I know she was like that with Marianne. Did she take a different approach with Ignatz? Personality-wise and his lack of sports, I tend to make an artsy metaphor. Ah, okay.
I just thought I could lean on you a bit. You know, rather than trying to do everything on my own.
Right, I see. Well, good. I'm glad you decided to approach me. But for this particular task, you might be better off doing it yourself.
Oh?
There are so many different kinds of tea, and I'm not very discerning. Well, what if I get you
Oh, she was kind of a dick, actually. I gotcha.
When I do my own shopping,
It's because,
I pick a tea at random. Otherwise, I'd be paralyzed by all the choices. It's the same with food. Sometimes I stare and stare at the options and never decide.
You look like you were doing just fine when you went to get groceries the other day.
I really had to push myself to do that alone. I don't think I can do that again. Sorry.
Uh-huh. So, you've stopped trying to do things on your own, then?
Yeah. Still, though, for today, how about you have some of my tea? If that'll do.
Sounds nice, sure. Do you mind brewing mine while you're at it?
Okay. Though I can't do it as skillfully as Lawrence, I'm afraid. I'll get it ready right away. Feel free to start focusing.
I'm trying to remember.
What?
I mean, you seem plenty reliable to me.
I do. Really? How so?
You're fun, you're easy to be around, and you rarely complain when you help others.
Well, I'm just pouring you some tea. I'm not sure that qualifies
It's
as
doing
help.
something.
It's not easy for me to rely on people, but with you,
Okay, yeah, because I think what happened here, because Marianne, she got very rude with Marianne, yes, but I'm vaguely remembering, I think with Ignatz, she kind of pulled the same card, but then he either flipped it on her or, like, said something in a way that was just, like, sort of flipped it back at Lysithea, and she's just like, huh, I'm trying to do too much on my own, too. So that's why there's some chemistry with this one here.
Well, there aren't many things
Because they're both kind of talking about the same thing.
What I can do, I will do. So if you need anything, ask me, and I'll try to help.
you really are unreliable as it turns out. Guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
Since I can't exactly remember the B one, I feel like that lost a little bit of its impact, but it was good. I liked it. It just seemed like a good, healthy takeaway. Anyways, what were you going to say?
Oh, I think with Lysithea Ignatz's support chains, at least with the C, it's Ignatz was saying like it's okay to take help from others at times, and Lysithea was just not taking any of it since she wanted to act like a grown-up.
Right. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing thumping. Like, I'm watching the mic and I can just see it picking that up. I live on the bottom floor of an apartment complex, and above me is fucking kids. Like, in the summer, they were outside screaming all the time, so I had to keep my window closed. And now they're in the apartment above me, running back and forth.
I can imagine that can get very annoying.
It doesn't bother me. Like, the screaming was worse. The thumping I get used to. But it bothers me when I'm aware that it's picking up and other people could hear it. Because, like, it bothers me that it's bothering somebody else. That's what it is. And I can't shut it up, so I can't make other people's experience as smooth as possible. I could put up with a lot of BS myself. I just want it to be good for everybody that's watching. Like that. I can watch my mic picking it up. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Right there. Was that a yeah? Mystery Man, was that a yes? I didn't hear you.
That was a yes.
Okay. Lysithea, and let's throw her at Cyril.
I did it.
Oh yeah, teach him to read.
Okay, so next up is...
What's this letter all about? Doesn't appear to have a sender written anywhere. This handwriting is so sloppy. Wow. Dear Lysithea, I read the book.
It's Cyril that wrote it. Oh, that's what he was writing. Oh, that's so much more impressive than just reading.
This must be from Cyril. He's learning so quickly. It was hard, and it got more easy. More I tried it, and it was fun, and I learned new stuff. That's
Yay!
the spirit. Thanks you for helping me to read and to write. You are so welcome. Some things are hard to say and easy to write. I know just what you mean. I want to read more and learn writing better. You're already doing so well with this. I can see how hard you're working. I am glad you are my friend. It makes me better.
Oh, that's just... They're so close to each other.
Adorable.
No, H and B, I mean the letter.
Hey, Lysithea, last night I finished reading the book you lent me. I wanted to tell you right away, but it was late, so I tried to write a letter. Lysithea?
Cyril, you sweet little...
Did I do something wrong? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Some feelings can't be verbalized or put into writing. Just... Look, it's just that...
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're
Give her a second and let her get it out.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm baggy too.
This is adorable.
Happy?
Let's keep studying and spending time together, okay?
Oh, I get you now. That sounds great, Lysithea.
It ends there. It seems a little stunted. That's an A+. It seems a little short, but they got an extra one over most other people. You know what especially brings, like, that makes someone stand out to me, that I realized halfway through, that I couldn't say anything, is that right there is a joy that Lysithea probably didn't plan, like, obviously didn't plan for, but would have no other chance to experience. Because teaching somebody to read and write, it's like teaching, mostly you only get that experience with your own kids. And she's gonna die young, so she's never gonna have that opportunity, and she got to teach somebody else. And that makes it so good.
Yeah, and that is one of the best supports between that Lysithea and Cyril have.
Okay, so that's another one. So we did that. We'll chain. We got 2 more up here. That was good. And it's harder the older you get. Very good support. Like it a lot. We'll throw Cyril at Hilda.
Hi, Cyril. Starting to clean, huh?
Hilda?
Well, now he's walking out with a very different tone.
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa. Tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
You worked?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
Sure.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly,
I think it's probably a good thing.
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place.
That's a good thing to say from a dude who mans the fortress designed to keep foreigners out.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles.
What is that, the
Almirans.
dozenth? Or are we approaching 20th time where a character has immediately echoed the thought that I verbalize?
Right?
It's happened a lot.
But for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you for
Yeah,
this
you had a little
start.
bit of casual racism thrown in there.
I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work. What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all
And
on
you're
my
doing it,
own.
what, 5 years behind where everybody else was doing it in school?
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time. Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is
No, go
kinda
back to
nice.
it. Keep calling her out. She needs that.
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you
See?
even more. Let's see. First,
Don't give her a window. It's old habits.
Well, time to get back to work.
Hey, hold up.
I'm liking that actually very few of these Golden Deer A ranks have an explicit romantic interest in them. There was a lot of that in Black Eagles, and it was lesser in Blue Lions. Although a lot of people threw themselves at Dimitri because, of course, I guess that makes sense. But here, it's like, I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 so far. Most of them are just, these guys, they're just buddies.
Yeah, the Golden Deers are very friendly with each other. Not a lot of romance.
I love that. I love that. As I stated in the Lions run, I'm so happy this is back to, like, the old ways of Fire Emblem supports, which is as many, if not more, platonics as there are romantics. Cyril just gives 0 fucks. It is pretty great.
I think most of the romantics are in the eagles. Most of the platonics are in the deers. And
blue lions is
lions
balanced.
are kind of 50-50.
Yeah. He's not one to take shit, and he will smack talk if he wants to. Cyril, yeah, he's getting at least that much from Shamir. Although she is still the queen bee of that. I guess Dorothea is also, like, second. I'd say second in that category. Actually, I'd probably give her first, because she's more likely to initiate aggressive conversation. Shamir just Shamir will react. Shamir will react and will not take anything from you. Dorothea will initiate if she thinks you're being an asshole.
Again, for Nan's support, or she just outright states that she hates him.
So that was one of Cyril, and then we'll go Hilda, who has Claude. Hilda and Claude. Okay, this she's basically his retainer. Not strictly, but basically. This one should have a romance.
I feel like I'm drowning in
I don't know if it will. I'm just I would not be surprised if it did.
Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood
Because Claude is built out of the physical embodiment of charm, which is weirdly, like, puddly and gooey, and yet it's like slimy in that way that just makes you want to touch it. You can't resist.
Okay,
honestly.
How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
He's held together with headbands.
I'm so happy for that white camel. I really thought he
So he's already got her crying.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that story is?
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a
He
delicate
knows.
flower.
What? You're awful. I only cry
No,
when I'm
Hilda, he
sad.
knows.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere.
Calling back to what Sothis noticed immediately. That made me suspect Claude since the first map.
I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut. I guess you're right. I'm not so different from you in that way. But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their own
You
accord.
see?
What? Hold on. Forget I said that.
You definitely said that. Look, I have it in the court records right here. I can say it again.
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their
I can
own
repeat
accord.
it endlessly. I will install a loudspeaker just to play this.
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine
It's
is
true. Go
capable of.
talk to Annette. She'll tell you all about it.
Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too. How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Huh? What are you getting at?
He's saying he wants to do not safe for work things, Hilda.
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down, do you want to come meet my parents? I mean, don't get the wrong idea, you just seem interested in my family. Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious.
Well then, if neither of us changes our minds before the opportunity presents itself, let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
I mean, don't get the wrong idea. Yeah, so that one was, I wouldn't say, it didn't even have like, sappy music to it. It was pretty lighthearted, but also pretty impossible to misread.
If you think that one's not hard to misread, watch Hilda and Caspar.
No, that's just not gonna happen. She's got 4 more to get through that, and it's I don't see it happening. Although, well, it's a good call that maybe in the church run I should recruit people, like, because I know who I'm gonna use. It's gonna be faculty only, but I can recruit students just for the sake of trying to fill out the support chain, or the support backlog. Anyways, there's people that need to chat. Not me. I've already maxed out with basically everybody. Claude is pretty much good to go. Oh, he could speak with Ingrid. I'm gonna do that one this stream, but a little later. He just got, you know, a conversation with Hilda. I don't want to taint Ingrid by smushing her in with somebody else. Flan and Shamir both have 1 left to go, as does Lawrence. Raph's got a bunch. 2 more with Shamir. Lawrence is only 1 off of everybody that he's got left, so let's throw Raph and Shamir together since they still have a few more to get to. Excuse me again.
Is this...
And now to the upstairs, because we have more people to talk to. So many more people to talk to. Hey, Sadith, what's up?
If Rhea really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial Army by any means necessary. The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are. The sooner we can settle all our...
The better, yeah. You can teach me about swords. I might need to come back and do that.
Hello.
There's nobody on the there is somebody on the 3rd floor. Hey, Cyril. Why'd they take Lady Rhea?
Is it true Lady Rhea was dragged off by the Imperial Army? I heard that was true. Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they?
Really, really broken up. They probably haven't killed her.
Yeah, good point. If they did, we'd have heard about it by now. You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
Alright, the little shit's kinda growing on me. Kinda. Like, he's a step up from Ferdinand, but it's... never mind. It's a little higher than Ferdinand. I haven't really thought about who are my... I really haven't thought about who are my least favorite characters in the game, so it's kind of a clustered mess down there. He's still in the bottom 3rd, I'd say, but he's moving up.
Honestly, I think are Ferdinand, Cyril, and either Lawrence or Ignatz, I think.
No, Edelgard's definitely down there. Edelgard is hugely down there.
Okay.
Gwendol, whom we saw...
He was once a renowned general. We fought him. Looked like he was looking for a place to die. Right, that line came from Blue Lions. Or at least was used in both. Caspar is probably down there too.
Right, we're hearing that the Knights of Saros...
The monks have been coming back.
We still don't have it until the day...
Sure.
Legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged Aelel. I was reminded of that when I saw it. Professor? Do you think those legends are true?
I actually do, and it's likely it'll happen again because I know what's really causing them now.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you, Eagles.
There's no way to be sure it won't. There are still so many things we don't understand in this world.
Yeah, you can't teach me about faiths. You can teach me about riding. So we'll get some more of that. Breathed life, Fodlan, Goddess Glimpse of Land. Sorry, I looked at one of the Saros books and I'm like, well, I'm here. I may as well skim it. All things, see all, hear all, the one called Saros. bore witness to her magnificence is Saros, bridge between the lands. Goddess's omnipotence is goddess of swords. Saros wards evil, makes emperors of mortals. Saros elevates her people. Saros spreads words of love. Makes emperors of mortals. I guess, yeah, she did. No, the Empire was actually set up before Saros came out, so that part's just a straight lie. Unless you just mean kings and rulers of the other countries, because that's true. Most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. Buoyed by their divine gifts, conquer the evil ones that came to be known as heroes. Unnaturally long lives. Legend of a New Age, sought their ancestors' power. In time they amassed crest landings, relics, goddess power, and okay. Nothing new there now.
Next, we face the Great Bridge of Murden. We actually crossed it a long time ago. Do you remember? It was 5 whole years ago.
During the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
It seems like so long ago, doesn't it? Everyone was still friends then. But now, we're fighting the same people who were our friends back then. Even Ash. I often wish we could go back to those peaceful days.
Yeah, even Ash. Even Ash. Oh well, he's Ash now. We threw him into the lava.
Literal Ash.
So that's basically all the talking. Let's go do the eating. So there's not a whole lot of people that need to eat to build up their stuff right now. Alois is one of them. Cyril also needs some work, but Alois is pretty tight on support, so I think I could throw him at Mercedes, but I think Mercedes already has a bunch of other supports that I would like to see. Yeah, I have not been putting her up for a lot of meal times. I saw Mercedes and Ferdinand in the last run, didn't I? I think?
I did.
Yeah, okay. I never got to A rank with a net because I never did Blue Lions the whole way, so that might be a fun one to see. Cyril at B rank I can probably do pre-time skip next run. Same with Hilda. So yeah, I could throw her at Annette, Ignatz, and Alois right now. Let's pick, since I know I'm going to be using Alois next run, let's throw Mercedes at Annette and see where that one goes for a top level. So then Alois needs to support with somebody else. And Shamir's also going to get max next time. He's currently working on Leone, but they're still going to work together for a few more battles time, so they can work on that naturally. I guess I'll just go give Alois some gifts so he doesn't need food. Cyril and Mercedes, Cyril and Seteth, Cyril and Shamir. Seteth, as always, is a very popular boy, but he's already got a B with everybody except for Cyril. So Cyril is the winner of today's Seteth lottery. It wasn't entirely interesting. Yeah. That's a shame, I think, is that a lot of Mercedes' supports really aren't that interesting. She's like a very warm character and people like the sound of her voice, but there's just not a whole lot of development there. She's kind of one of the one notes.
Except with Lorenz, where she actually gets mad.
With Lorenz, it's great. So Ingrid can support with Claude. She's already maxed out. I can also go for Raph or Ignatz. Let's throw her at Ignatz since Raphael is pretty close to actually being able to get on a Wyvern, and then I can give him to anybody as support boosts. I loved hers with Sylvain. That one was pretty decent, yeah.
I appreciate any good meal.
I'll fondly remember.
And then Lorenz needs some more. And he can go eat with basically whoever the hell he wants to. Actually, yeah, I'm probably still leaning on trying to get these last levels with people out in the field. So not wasting food on it. So is there anybody else that Leone can work with right now? Ignatz has already eaten. Sedith's already eaten. Fuck it, I'll throw her at Alois since they both need a boost right now. There's a class at the academy to practice those arm movements.
Oh, my favorite food.
That looks delicious.
Everybody has the same ones. It must be considered good etiquette. And then Lawrence and Claude still have one left to go, and they also both need a little bit of a boost, so we'll throw them at each other here.
Whenever I eat with you, Lawrence, I always feel like I have to mind my manners. It's awful.
Good. You should mind your manners even when I am not watching. You are a noble.
It's awful, though. Didn't you hear me? I hate it. I hate watching my manners. Why can't I just use my headscarf to eat my salad, you know, the way that I want to? Ugh.
I don't know.
The fact that you even have to ask that is appalling to me. What? Put it back on your head! Oh god, I know we asked you to take it off. Not like this, Claude. Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
Golden deers are just fun to mess around with.
Lysithia's on the second floor over here. Why can I just imagine Lawrence and Ferdinand eating dinner, drinking tea, all the while making those ridiculous hand movements the whole time? It's probably because that's what their entire support chain is. It's just drinking tea and gesturing at each other.
Just nobles being nobles.
It's really boring, too. They only have a B rank. They could have actually taken it somewhere, and they just left it at nobles being nobles.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire. They face the Empire from across a river, similar to the Gloucesters. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me. The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
I'll do what we can. Yeah, so when she was with the Empire, it was like, I'm just against the church. I'm against this whole system of crests because it's ruined my family. And when you just have her in Golden Deer, it's like, fuck the Empire. It's them that did it to me. There's a lot of blame shifting going on there. Is the stream still up for people?
I'm unable to see it.
What?
I am unable to see it.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing but network errors. It looks like it's offline. Cool. Here I was gonna hop in the general voice chat for the first time to see what was going on. Yeah, we're, Twitch being dumb. That's what's going on. It looks like
Twitch was being dumb.
It looks like we're okay. Like, killed my frame rate. Sorry, killed my bit rate. Stream died, and then I went over to Twitter and I'm like, hey, Discord's also dying, and other people are having trouble even connecting to Twitch at all. And then even after it was fine, even after the connection test said that I was getting, like, a connection, then for the next few minutes, it was outputting, like, OBS connected. I had a kbps rate, like a good one, but Twitch just wasn't displaying anything. It's frustrating. Dan just announced he's canceling his stream because Twitch is shitting the bed. Yeah, that's pretty much in the same boat as we're on. I am on now, so I'm going to keep going, and if it shits the bed again, then I'll call it. But for now, I'm here. I'm going to do what we can. I have 3 points left. I have to go find somebody to train me right now. Mostly in riding, I think is what I'm after. So Leone can teach me riding. Lawrence might be able to teach me riding. And then Leone can definitely teach me riding.
Leone has a lot of riding.
No, you can't teach me riding anymore. You're not good at it. Well, you're not better than me at it. So Marianne can teach me, and that might be it, actually. Marianne can teach me riding, and Leonie can teach me riding, and that's that. So I guess I'll work on my sword some more.
The people
More magics.
Van Strill, that's true. I could get a little bit more magics. Because I am in no danger of outdoing Lysithea on that. Just got Raph and Byleth into Wyvern Lord before I came on here, going into Chapter 16. Cool, I'm on Chapter 16.
So,
Leonie is over here, yeah, by the, training grounds.
Anyone, I hope so.
Teach me ride, and then Lysithea, wherever you are. Second floor over here.
Professor, I'm sure if even the
Advanced drills, magic. Good. Okay, so that's everything here. Land this week. Get things moving. Yeah. Okay, Alois, you suck. You need help. Carrying Monk is just getting attacked by a remnant of the Empire forces. Dude, you're on Chapter 14. You're 2 behind me. Because 13 is when you come back. 14 is when you get attacked. 15 is when you go to the Valley of Torment for reinforcements. And 16 is when you go to the bridge. So if you want to become a Great Knight, you still need a bunch of riding and a bunch of heavy armor. Riding at B+.
Let's do that again sometime.
Then, Seteth also needs help. You need an A in axes and an A in flying. And you're also already level 29? Yeah, you are not going to be able to get to a master class for some time. Although you do have a 46% chance right now. If I get you your flying up there, then it will probably go up to about 50, 60? Maybe? Leonie's already there. Hilda's already there. Lawrence is already there. Lysithea's already there. Claude doesn't care. Who do I need to help in this? Now I'm losing track. Ingrid has already made her S+ flying, so she's set. I could just start teaching people authority. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Seteth has already taken his other stuff. Right. Cyril still needs help getting to Bow Knight. Bows and riding. You're working on your bows naturally. You cannot work on your riding naturally.
It's a lot of riding.
Nice. I knew I could
Yeah,
get it.
the secret shop is a thing for everybody. It's Anna's shop.
I got it.
I had it in Blue Lions and Crimson Flower. So Hilda's halfway through Paladin. That's good. She'll be able to get to Great Knight soonish. So what can we teach to Hilda? Do I just want to push her to get her axe prowess at level 5? I don't know that there's much else I could do for her. I guess just, yeah, some authority if I can get her to B rank.
Yeah! Who's the best?
No, I have it. Yeah, I have it. I think Anna showed up last month. Lysithea's already there, so she's good. Yeah, I could just give Lauren some more lance work. He's currently a No, wait, he needs axe work. That's it, because I want to give him the Axe of Ukon Visara. He's got the crest for it.
Yeah, he needs an A to get to use the axe.
That thing.
This was hardly a challenge.
Good, good. So I got 2 more. Marianne's at an S and Lysithia's at an S, so they've both got increased range now. I could give Leonie a little bit more authority. Yeah, since she's a flyer, she would benefit from having access to the keyhole wyverns. So let's give her that. Oh, also... No, I didn't give her Alert Stance Plus. She's got too much else that's also really good. So then, just authority.
No problem. Let's see it in action. I'm getting it. No problem.
Good. Acing those things. Okay, I got one more. And Claude is also a flyer, but he's got his own unique battalion. Still, what if I want to take it away from him and give it to somebody else? I could also... if she masters Falco Knight, I could have Ingrid turn around and become a Wyvern Lord. But I think I'm trying to pile a little bit too much onto one person at that point. Let's give Claude some help.
Yeah, I don't... We'll be able to master 2 master classes.
That was easy. I learned a lot from this.
Yeah, having access to another sword class is good, so I'm gonna make sure that Claude keeps up his stabby ability, or his slashy? Yeah, slashy ability.
Yeah, his slashing ability is pretty good.
Okay, so you guys are working on that, that's fine. Goals, Claude is on. Need to change that now into swords and flying, okay. Lawrence is on axes and heavy armor, which she doesn't need heavy armor anymore, so let's just switch that over to axes and lances. Raph is fine, I don't need anything more for him. What is that sound? I'm hearing like a whining sound coming from your mic. So she's fine on her magics. Marianne, switch back to magics as well. Or I guess, yeah. Faith and riding should be fine. Or is it? You're just gonna get white magic fair, I think, and you don't need that anymore, so let's swap that over to, reason and riding. Hilda's on axes and authority, which should serve her well. Leonie's on bows and also authority, same deal. Flying, 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 flying. Annette needs lances, right, that's a thing. For Pegasus Knights, I have to swap that over. And Ferdinand, if he would want to become a Wyvern Rider, he needs a B in axes. So all these people that have been focusing on flying, they also need flying and axes. At least Caspar's real close.
Good thing Caspar is naturally good at axes.
Yeah, he won't take too long. Lances and nothing else, and then Annette lances and nothing else. Okay, all those guys should be fine. Sadathon is axes and not authority. Axes and flying. Ingrid no longer needs flying. She's literally can't get any better at it. So swords and lances. You're about to get your S plus in lances too, and then you'll have a double fair. Because that's what she needs, is more damage on her already impressive crits.
Plus 10 lance damage.
I'll have to drop something else for it, but a double fair is, like, really worth it.
I like having, like, with Shamir having 2 bow fairs.
And then Cyril, to become the bow knight, you need bows and riding. Harrier and high. Okay, good. All of that's good. Begin the training.
I got a question.
I don't think there's much difference between Elmira and Fodlan, but everyone else seems to think Elmira's so completely different. Why is that? It's prejudice towards unknown places, nothing more.
You're probably right.
Yeah, 50-50. Ignaz's birthday? Ah, damn it. I'm gonna do it for the charm, but
Do not care for him.
I do not. I tried. He had some interesting things, but he hasn't... He's gone through, I think, maybe a little bit more personal development than Bernadetta did, but it may be because I tried to invest in him as a unit, and, like, I actually had some stuff where I was happy with him, and then I was just, like, let really down.
Did not want to be a knight with his level ups.
He disappointed me. Ignaz, where are you on the list? So you don't like mint, you don't like anemones or lily of the valleys for flowers. Cleansing, unforgettable and brightening, sliced almonds, revitalizing. You don't like mint. Classic floral blend, no, that's for nobles. Eastern Elmira, giving it a distinct earthy tone. Fuck, just go for the sweet apple blend. See if that works.
Professor, I'm here. You have
Alright,
my
not
thanks.
that.
What a lovely fragrance.
It feels better to find it on your own.
All right.
Mixing pigments, that one's easy. I button mashed through that and got lucky, okay, Future plans? Okay, cool, I got lucky.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just admiring you.
Don't admire me, that's weird. Blush? Okay, cool, I actually got it for once.
On a person you don't care about.
I lucked out.
There's still so much for me to paint.
I actually lucked out, like I one of them was a complete accident.
I've really grown up. Thank you.
We enjoyed the time and I didn't get a charm. Fucking stolen from me.
Let's take a crack at it.
Sure. Pardon me, Professor.
This should be suitable. Another gain from mortal risk.
Mortal risk? You were swinging an axe at a dummy, dude. Chill. Okay, so now what do I have available for me? 3 battles with a 24, 22, and 28. But here's the thing. What would I really gain? The rewards aren't going to give me much. I guess it's experience for Alois, and it's just battle experience overall. Those are true things. But, like, I have no more need for renown.
Still cheap battle experience that's relatively easy to get.
I suppose. Ferdinand's self-esteem's gotten so low he believes he'd die to a training dummy. Oh, how the noble have fallen. Alright, fine. We'll go do dealing with deserters. I'm gonna plow through these as quickly as I can. I hope it's not a mistake to do these, because I still want to do the story battle before the end of the night. We'll see just how much I can feed to Alois. Because that is primarily the reason I'm doing this, is like just to feed Alois. So cool that the first one is on the map where you start on 2 different branches and can't join your units together. That's awesome.
Also.
So who's level 32? Cyril, get a fuck out. No space for you right now. We're gonna give you Raphael in case you get doubled. I'm gonna give Seth Cyril. And then who else has supports available? We're gonna give... Actually, give Alois Mercedes instead. And then Camp Counselor Raph can go with somebody else. Who does he still have supports available with? Lysithia, Marianne, Hilda. Let's go have him talk to Hilda. Okay, so map-wise, Alois hanging out right here. Which side has the more enemies on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The right side, but the left side has the boss, and it's all archers, so they're a little bit easier to deal with, whereas the right side has mages. And he does not have anything for resistance. Okay, I am going to move Seteth over here because he's got rally defense. That'll help. Also Kublu, so that I can stand next to him and get bonus experience. And Lawrence to tank the other side. Whereas Leone and... Oh, fuck, you know what? No. Hold up a second. I have to do certifications first. I gotta swap the 2 master classes that I can over to having it. Whoop, boo, 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 boo. Okay, certs. Cyril is not good enough yet. Ingrid is. So you take Falcon Knight. Or Falcon Knight. I keep forgetting that second N. Or that first N, yeah.
I must continue to work hard.
Of course you don't get any stat boosts. You don't need them.
I need them, Ingrid. You are already so powerful.
And then I think it was Marianne. Yeah, Marianne can also go become a Holy Knight. Woo! Drop the dress, put on the armor. I wish you could keep the dress. That'd be awesome. Maybe that's why they don't let you keep the regular outfits on mounted units. Because there are people with dresses that would just clip through it.
Also, have you ever tried wearing a dress while riding on a horse?
No, that's what I'm saying. It would clip through. It's an art problem. You're just saying what I said. How can you tell the difference between a Falcon Knight and a Falco Knight? Falcon Knights prefer. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not saying it. No. I'm not saying it. Boo. Okay, let's do this again. You get Camp Counselor Raph, and... Who was the last one? I don't remember, and now I'm gonna cancel it, because... I got Mercedes and Raph, and I can't for the life of me remember who the last one was. So I'll just throw Shamir in at somebody. Let's throw her onto... Sure, Claude. She's a flyer right now, she can do that. So move me over here, move you to there, set a take position here. We got Leone over here. Marianne should be able to heal basically everybody from where she's at, but I'll throw Lysithia up on the far side in case. That's both tanks on that side. Nope, we need Lawrence over here. And then that leaves me to heal, Marianne to heal from the center, Lysithia for magic damage. Okay, this should be okay. Alois needs inventory. He's got a steel axe. Give him an iron, give him a give him Lawrence's killer. If it breaks, oh well. I'll reforge it or something. And there's no armor units here, so I don't need that. Let's take the hand axe for range. But then also, yeah, trade Cyril's Iron Axe Plus, because you can use it more. Also his Silver Shield. Okay. Cool, let's just throw down and see what happens. Options. Combat animations are off. Alright.
Ready and able.
So he's gonna take a lot of damage if I do that. He's only got 30 protection, but the archers also only have 30 attack because they are level 25. Yeah, Alois will be fine. Alois will be just fine. Can probably do this without needing to even take him back. He can actually one-shot them. He gets very little experience for it, though.
They're very weak.
Growing stronger.
Okay, speed and defense, that's good. Yeah, let's redo that.
What's my strategy?
Because I can dismount. I can also absorb all of the shots if I take a rally from Sedith. Yeah, because I can step up to make sure that he always has the bonus experience.
Ready and able.
So it's going to be 20% of, like, almost pittance, but it's something, I hope.
Shall we?
It's gonna be a little more than pay change, but not much.
At the ready.
Kind of just let Claude do his thing and acquire inventory. I hope that doesn't make him dead right there. He's only got 20 protection, but only one person can hit him, so he should be fine. And I don't think there's any sense in having Alois try to, like, loop around. So I'm gonna kill the first bit with these guys. There's no items in the south. Alright, fine. Everybody over here is 30 or 31. Nothing to worry about. Oh, with that in mind, maybe I should give it all to Hilda so that she can work on mastering up Paladin as soon as possible.
Shall we?
That'd be a good idea.
That'd be good.
My orders? Ready when you are.
Oh, I can also just move Ingrid up and, like, have her troll them. Oh, no, wait, I didn't give her the ability yet. Pooh. She can still dismount and just wait inside the woods. Be the same amount of untouchable.
Yeah, she'll have 120 evasion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. 23 protection, 20 and 14. Yep. Leone, same deal. Hop up here, just hide in the woods. Oh, shoot. Gotta dismount first.
My orders?
Okay, so then Lysithia and Marianne are free to hang back and just do whatever healing needs healing.
I'll do my best.
Nah, that's too risky. You're just fine where you are. Wait there. Found these maps are only decent for class XP. Unfortunately, you probably have to baby Alois to take him into the paralogues. I'm not taking him into the paralogues this month. I just want to give him something to, like, kind of keep him up. Oh, I'm hitting him back with auras. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be fine. So let's just skip through it. Did they all attack Leone? God damn it! Now I have to undo that. Oh, well. I didn't go back far enough.
Oops.
Why did you all attack her? Why did you think she would be the best option there?
Let's make this quick.
Don't give her a bow.
Yeah, not this time.
Shall we?
Yeah, she's just too fast. Both her and Ingrid are like, if you have us attack these archers, you know they're going to die, right? We will not slow down. And then Lysithea just hits them too hard. There we go. That's what I'm after.
I'll do my best.
Sure. I'll hit you. You can wait there.
What's my strategy?
Right, that's a problem now. Because I have Thyrsus equipped, all the archers that come to attack me are just, like, gonna die. So I should probably put on Nosferatu and then unequip Thyrsus. Maybe grab a shield instead. There we go.
Ready and able.
And then we bash this guy, and he got, like, nothing. Classes is still good. I need him to work on his warrior, and if I get him through this, then I can put him in Fortress Knight where he's able to better take a hit.
Shall we?
It's just gonna suck is all.
At the ready. Guide me well.
Durr, Flying Lady have weakness. We shoot bow, they dead.
Watch and learn.
But she wasn't even flying! She was in the woods, dismounted!
I'm thinking they were trying to go for the person they could actually damage.
Truly impressive.
She does technically have the lowest amount of protection rating, yes. Even if it's only by 1.
The person that has the lowest evasion, since Ingrid, they can literally not hit.
That is actually, I'm looking at this and it's kind of weird. Ingrid looks to be better than Leone in every single way, currently. Okay, maybe not in a raw attack power. Because Leone was holding onto the Spear of Assault before. But yeah, she's got higher hit, higher protection, higher resilience, higher speed, higher avoidance. Like, God, I know Ingrid was good, but Leone's, like, also supposed to be that good. When did you secretly just take over all of the stats of the army? She's got almost 20 more stat points than Leone does.
I don't know.
Damn.
Again, this is just like the Eagles. Whenever you recruit a Blue Lion, they become the star.
Blue Lions are the best house. I can't help that. It's just a fact. Yeah, take the Iron Lance. Something cheap. And then we run up here, and we'll quickly heal you, and then we'll back out, and all is well. Ingrid does have the highest stat growth total in the game. Does she? She has that on her. She has the highest growth total in the game.
Let me check the total growth.
Because I would be so proud of my girl if that's for true. Not counting Cyril, yeah. Well, I mean, come on. You can't just not count Cyril. He's cheating with aptitude. And also got kneecapped because of aptitude. Cyril's a weird case, is what I'm saying. Oh, we attracted the boss. Whoops.
It's gonna take a while because I have to add up all the percentages.
That's alright.
I'm grateful.
Trade back the javelin, yeah, because I think it was actually doing her more good with it. Or, I mean, it was slower. Yep, Rusty Gauntlets, short. Sounds you. Did it a while back, I should have saved it. Cyril cheats and doesn't even cheat well. That's true. Marianne! It's like the 5th level without a magic point! Guess I should heal Alois. Who did you attack? Who did that archer attack? Why did he get himself killed? Silly, stupid archer.
Appreciate it.
Steel axe, yep. Chip chop.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so with 2 dudes left, I can probably have Alois run around and try to take care of them, but he'd get more experience from just standing on this thing right now, so screw it. Maybe I send Hilda their way instead. Oh, I can no longer kill them with Hilda. She needs backup.
Okay, calculated the stat totals for Ingrid in comparison to the Lords. Ingrid has the same growth rate total as Claude.
And the Lords are already higher than average, right?
Yes.
Ready when you are.
Highest stat total in the game. That's right. That would mean higher than even Byleth and Dimitri. So that's harder to believe.
Dimitri does beat Ingrid in growth total.
Yeah, so where'd you get your numbers from, Suichimo? Because it sounds inaccurate now. Good. Yeah, Marianne is supposed to get like a shit ton of resistance and stuff, but she's just not been doing so hot. The same as a Lord is absolutely good, like, don't get me wrong, it's just not the highest in the game if it's gonna overcome Byleth and Lords.
Also, Edelgard beats her by a landslide in terms of growth total.
I don't know, I'm suspicious of that.
I did the math for all the Lords.
I'm suspicious of that. I don't believe it. Oh, well, shit. She got too close to a bunch of magic users. Alright, fine. I think it's just because they're both here. Because you're not going to do anything, but you will poison her, so... Alright. Ingrid, go in, cause some havoc. Raise a little hell. You dodged the death, which is great. And these guys together, still can't kill you. Still not going to take a chance with it.
Let's make this quick.
You get to die before you get to shoot her. There, and now you can't poison her. Alright, that's all that can be done. So, Hilda...
I'll try.
Oh, you'll do it. I have faith. How many rewinds do I have? I still have 5. Alright, that's 1. Next up, Pirates in the North. Let's see what I can baby Alois with this time. I guess, yeah, if the suggested level is 21, I should maybe take along Sedith, too. I mean, 31. Because Sedith is only 29. And this is a Flyers map. He could benefit from this. Oh, God, it's this one. With a dozen swords masters. All right, I gotta take a washroom break. I gotta grab something to drink here. I was gonna try to power through it, but I can't deal with fucking all these swords masters on a full bladder. Did the math. Dimitri's growth total is 375. Byleth's is 370. Ingrid's is 370, equal to Byleth and 5% less than Dimitri. All right.
Want to know Elgard's growth total since you were curious on that?
You guys might be getting different totals from different sources.
Well, I got the same totals.
Then what's Edelgard's?
Edelgard's total is 385.
I don't believe that. I just straight up don't believe that. Or I guess it could be that she has 385, but they're like more sparsely populated. They're sort of in areas that... No, but that can't necessarily be the case because Ingrid turns out is a fucking baller and she's also very evenly distributed in her stats. Whereas Edelgard turns out like not great for having mixed stats all over the place. Maybe she has a higher growth total, but overall just feels like a less strong unit. That might be it.
It's probably the case.
Oh god, yeah, all these mounted units on sand. Just realized how bad this is gonna be.
You can take them off the mounts.
Shh, let me bitch. Okay. Take off, take off, take off. You get Mercedes. Supports Raf. Has one available with Hilda now, so let's throw him at my Lysithia instead. And then I'll give Shamir to Claude. That was the one I did last time and forgot about. Okay, so...
we're still on the intermission screen.
Thank you. Store that, store that. Ingrid, yeah, you don't need a knowledge gem anymore, so a speed ring is fine. Alois with his silver shield is probably best since you're facing swords masters. Gonna wreck you. Oh god, you know what? They all have axe breaker. Alois isn't gonna be able to get much here. They've also all got quick riposte, which is the War Master's ability, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the War Master's mastery skill.
Foe initiates combat while unit's HP is under 50%. Unit mate's guaranteed follow-up attack. Maybe I just won't do this one then. How's that sound?
Maybe.
Because the two units that need babying are Alois and Sedith, and they both use axes, and everybody here has Axebreaker. That makes this especially difficult. I mean, okay. I could feed Sedith levels. He won't be gaining on his axe skill, but he will be gaining on his lance skill, and I can give him Swordbreaker. So Sedith could actually get a lot good out of this.
Alois, however, does not have a lot of luck.
Hold up. I have an idea.
I will harness.
No, I don't want to know one more thing about Quick Riposte. Shh. No say. So if I put Alois in as a Fortress Knight with a Silver Shield instead, now he's got 40 protection and they all have 42 attacks. So the bonus of this, at least, is that I could have Alois just walk through and take all the damage, and he'll still get class experience on mastering one of his classes. I could also give him a lance. Like, he has axe fair, true, but he doesn't need to use a lance. I mean, he doesn't need to use an axe.
He also has gauntlets he can use.
It's true. But as a Great Knight, lances are going to be his secondary weapon, not gauntlets.
True.
I could turn him into a Great Knight and then just have him dismount and go beat things with gauntlets, though.
Yeah, you can always do that.
That's actually not a terrible idea. I've had nobody else that could... No, but it feels against the spirit of the whole mounted thing to just, like, explicitly take somebody off the horse. I do that sometimes if I really need to, but, like, I don't want to rely on it.
But at the same time, in a map like this, where most, if not all of the terrain hinders mounts you, you kind of need to.
He also doesn't really have anything for lance prowess, and I think it might be a disliked skill for him. No, it's not disliked, he just has nothing in it. So yeah, fuck it, I'll give him some brawling work. Drop the axe prowess for now. Although he's not going to make any use of the weight -5 with gauntlets, because they already weigh nothing. And also, I don't have any fucking gauntlets, because I haven't bought any. All I have is iron.
Because you can't use gauntlets when you're on a mount. So you never needed them.
If he's gonna get doubled all the time... Actually, yeah, I think the healer would probably still do him best. See, Alois makes for a good Fortress Knight, because he's already wearing a bunch of armor. Anyways, let's drop a save, see what happens with this. Oh, Sedith needs lances. I think I took most of his off. He's got an iron and a brave. Let's get him... one of these silver pluses, just in case I want to destroy people. No, that's what the brave lance is for. I'll save the silver plus. Give him an iron plus so that he can break it. And then I can just fly back to Byleth if I need to. Okay. Let's give this a shot. All normal character stat growth total up. Oh, you went on all of them?
Ready and aim.
40 and 42. How come you're doing 2 extra damage? Oh, the beach. It's taking 2 defense off of everybody, so he's gonna get hit for 8 every turn instead of 4, and that actually kind of sucks.
Unless Sev boosts his defense.
Yeah, but then I would have to... Sedith is the other one I want a baby in here. battalion. He doesn't have one. No, he does. King Alliance Corps, it's giving him 5 protection. Line of Dusker Heavy Soldiers gives 10. He's only got a C, so I don't know if he's gonna get any more than 5. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Oh wait, also I have to get Bila standing up there next to him. Dismount. Yeah, at least I should be able to kill this one. And if I go in with some training gauntlets, and we bash you. Shtabam. Good. The sand doesn't even have treasure.
Leave it to me.
Mercedes with a 5-pointer again. He's also got wave attack. Yeah, so if I can get them all to come around me, then I can wave attack everybody. Oh, I love battalions.
Battalions are good.
Shall we?
They're one of the best additions to this game.
I'll do my best.
So you dismount, and you dismount,
Let's make
and you
this quick.
dismount, and the flyers are fine where they are.
Guide me well.
So Sedit's got 27, you guys have 42. He's a flyer, so he doesn't take the extra defense debuff. 27 to 42 would be 15 damage times 2. He's gonna get hit for 30 by one of them, which means I'd have to kill the other one. Which I can do with a Brave Lance, but then I have to heal him. Which I should be able to do. Oh, right, Brave. No, it hits twice first. Same with the Knuckles.
Yeah.
Ha! Neither of them took any damage. Awesome.
Yeah, Brave Lance hits first.
So we're gonna silence you real quick so you can't hit Alois.
Ready when you are.
And then I think I'm actually gonna have Ingrid sort of jump in and out to deal with this magic user here. Or maybe Leone, since Leone can go a little bit farther. I don't have Swordbreaker, but I do have Lance Prowess, and I feel like Ingrid could take one shot. So you set up shop here. Crescent Sickle's fine. Claude, come grab this. Awesome. Gauntlets and Brave Weapons are so useful. I do enjoy them. I like them quite a lot, yeah.
Nice try.
Yeah, even against guys that are technically their own level, my experience is getting throttled here. Because we're all like level 29 and they're 27 and I got, what, 5 out of that combat? It's really only going to be good for class experience, it seems.
Yeah, it's missions like this where it really shows how much they had to gimp the experience gains in Maddening.
Step up, training gauntlets, kill you.
This is making sense.
You know what? This is taking too long. I might regret this, but... plop! Or, wait.
I have faith.
There we go.
I won't forget this.
Just get everyone around him.
Now we plop.
So that you can use
wave attack. Yep, that's the purpose.
Ready when you are.
31. Stand here. We're going Crescent Sickle you real quick. Bam! Then we gonna have Lil Leone hop up here. Hit you with an Iron Lance a couple times. Bam, bam. This might be a really good way to grind up his Fortress Knight really fast. Because I could just have Marianne heal him at range for a while. I might even be able to get Sethith to, like, start ducking in and out to buff his defense.
At the ready.
Maybe I could get him to Master Fortress Knight in this one battle.
Maybe.
I've really gotten the hang of this.
Alois missile launching in 3, 2, 1.
No.
Well, he just killed one of them, so yeah, that was good timing. More. He got 5 points. Defense and strength. And HP. Yes. Yeah, because he hits back for 18 damage with a crit rate of 7. Like, they can only survive 3 rounds against him.
Ready and able.
Yes, right down here will be best.
Guide me well.
Do I have rally movement? I do. So if I get you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! It is out of range of everybody except the archer. But then I can draw him back. Yes. Okay.
What's my strategy?
Yeah.
My apologies.
Then we wait there, and then we have Lysithea go ahead and just gonna yoink. God damn it, I got Leone standing in the wrong spot.
My orders?
Draw you back. Okay, everybody go for Alois.
Ready and able.
Oh, he also can just heal himself every turn. I forgot about that too. I don't even need Marianne.
Yeah, healing focus.
Get fucked.
Shall we?
Oh, right. Lawrence is Mastered Fortress Knight. I need to put him back in Paladin already. God. Yeah, I'm just making all the big oopses today.
Ready when you are.
Okay, cool. Put math into a Google Doc. Mind if I throw it in the Discord? Go ahead. Oh, I should... No, wait. He has a silver shield. I wouldn't have been able to get away with a knowledge gem because he's got the shield.
Too slow.
Stand right here. Killer Lance, stab you. Good. So that side's nice and dealt with. Then we got Alois, who's just gonna come right here and go, oh, what's that? What's this giant ability I just happened to find myself with?
Nuke initiates.
Cracks the ground. And then Ingrid can fly on up towards this thing. Yay. So Alois is at 28. Sure, I'll let Sedith take care of one of the guys on the side here. Ooh, not quite. He needs just a little bit more damage.
What's my strategy?
So what if I trade back out Thyrsus for the Hexlock again? Is that enough? Nope. Alright, whatever. It's just an Iron Lance, I got plenty.
Hopefully this proves useful.
Source is Serenus Forest, which I assume is where most of us go for FE info. I mostly hit the Fire Emblem wiki, honestly. Who else is hurt? Nobody. Nobody's hurt, alright? So we'll bash you in the face.
I don't know what happened.
Got more money. And go punch the archer. Make him mega dead.
Punch the archer.
And then Ingrid, come grab this last item here. Good, got another bullion. Okay, that's good, I can sell that. Cool, alright. That actually was much less of a threat than I thought it was gonna be. Because Fortress Knights. Armor saves the day, yet again!
Proper use of Fortress Knights can clear an entire map like that.
Taking care of business. I am warp save the day. Nuh-uh. Armor saved the day. Warp got... Good.
Armor saved the day.
Yeah, Warp just got the armor into the thick of things. Like, that was gonna go down in exactly the same way if I didn't have Warp. It just would have been taking them on one at a time instead of hitting him in the middle. Warp assisted armor in what armor was already doing. So we got Priesties, we got Swordsmasters, guys at level 31 now. They're actually a higher level, but we'll see if the game wants to acknowledge it as such. 45 damage against my 41 protection. Yep, I think Alois as a Fortress Knight is still best here. Give him Mercedes again. In case he needs a heal. Actually, does he have one racked up? Yeah, he's already got one there. All right, so then instead I'll give him Shamir, since that's a support he can... No, I'll give him... Let's say Caspar, which is a weird option, but it'll give Caspar lots of experience, and he needs to be level 20 before I can put him on a Wyvern. So that's the why behind that. Ignatz has an ability to speak to Hilda, Leonie, and Ingrid, but he can't fly, so he's got to go with Hilda for now. Hilda still hasn't maxed out Paladin, has she? Nope, not yet. Alright. Then we are... Our Fortress Knight for the day is Alois, and only Alois, since Lorenz needs to go back to Paladin.
Think of the possibilities.
Looks like a part 2 of Alois's Punching Mayhem is gonna come in. Yeah, there's still a bunch of Swordsmasters.
Alois just really wants to punch things.
Correction. They really want to get punched by Alois. They're forcing me into doing this by not allowing me to use my favorite axe.
Okay, then.
And yeah, for a while here, I think I'm just gonna have Seteth, like, rally up his defense, send him in against everything, let them expire themselves on him. I don't even know who I would use to block up the wall behind him. Hilda's got 30, Lawrence has 35, probably Lawrence then, who even as a paladin, so proud of him, has 35 protection. Well, 25, but he has the Dusker heavy soldiers. So
Your
good.
heavy soldiers are too good.
So strong. And Claude and Shamir have their A rank all ready to go, so then I'll throw Flame at Claude next. Marketplace, do a quick sell-off of my bullions. So that I can buy... I have 8 of them. 8! Okay. Looks like we will get a windfall in stat items soon. I'd be surprised if you couldn't just send Alois and Byleth in on their own this map and have Alois kill everything. Maybe. He's lower level than them, but they're all friggin' swords masters with exactly enough HP to not scratch him after a Seteth defense buff. The Seteth defense buff is important.
Yeah, the defense buff really means the head is really what's making Alois so tanky.
Well, he's got 41 of the defense is his own. Let's not undercut that. It's just that Seteth gives him that little bit of extra, as I think it's Suichimo that has constantly said a few times. I'm sorry if it wasn't you, it may have been Cyrus. Like, defense is the single greatest return on investment, point for point. Because, like, you can always do more strength, you can always do more magic damage. Sure, you could always use a little bit more dexterity. Defense, as you approach the amount of damage they can do to you, like every increased defense point means that they're doing proportionately less and less damage to you. Like right now, with 41 protection and 45 attack, they'll do 4 damage. If I get 1 more defense point, they'll only do 3, which is 75%. 1 more, and they'll do 2, which is half damage.
And then the 4 just negates it.
Uh-huh. So he does need the silver shield for it. Seteth is still good with his lances for now, and I think everybody else, yeah, I probably still don't have to think too hard about this. Let's go!
Guide me well.
Give you a quick boof.
I won't forget this.
I also need to make sure that I keep people away from the swords masters on the left here, because they're probably going to try to rush in. Excuse me.
Ready and able.
Ah, there's an archer too. So keep your gauntlets on and just wait.
What's my
Whereas I will stand right here. Make sure that I have on either magic or... let's actually equip a sword. No, it will take me down in avoidance, will it? Really? Oh, it's because I have white magic avoidance and faith level 5. Whereas I only have sword prowess level 5. So I'm very dodgy, but like the white magic avoidance is giving me another 20 on top of that.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Nosferatu it is.
At the ready.
Make sure I have Fail Not, just so that I'm able to give a quick support boost to those guys. And then have everybody else collapse behind them.
Shall we?
Ready when you are.
I got plenty of flyers in case I have to jet across the river and deal with somebody real quick. Lawrence and Paladin, alright, sure. I'll let you stand here and block off one of them. Leonie's got an A rank, so if you equip your steel bow, you'll be able to help him out pretty good. Trade to him your silver shield. There we go.
I'll do my best.
With Alois only taking 4, he could take this map with no buffs. He can heal himself for half every round, and the most you should have to worry about taking a round at that rate is 32. Even if they crit? If they crit twice, 12 to... He really could get, like, if he gets surrounded by Swords Masters and all 3 of them crit twice, that turns it into 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, which is 72 damage. He's not that tanky. Of course, if that happens, I could rewind it. I don't expect it would, but it is possible.
Also, I don't think it's possible to get 6 critical hits.
It is.
From
It
a
is.
5.
It is. As long as there is a chance, then it is mathematically possible. Plus, he's getting hurt by Archer poison.
I mean, I know it's possible. I've seen a clip of an Archer getting 3 crits from a brave bow.
So we're gonna kill the Archer real quick so that you can stop doing your annoyance thing. And the Brave Lance would kill him, but I need a little bit more movement to get out of there again. Or I could just let the assassin charge me. Yep, I like that. Good, good. Have Marianne heal you. Kublu just gonna assist on the heal.
My apologies.
I'm stronger than
I saw someone mention my name. What did I miss? I was proselytizing your thoughts on defense. At least we're attributing them to you. On defense being like the single best point or best stat point for return on investment. Also, I've got Alois as a Fortress Knight now, and he's tanking he's tanking all the Swords Masters. I'm doing some side battles for a little bit of extra experience.
There is always more to
Good, a little bit more flying.
have faith.
You'll be fine. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even have to use gauntlets. I could just use an axe. I have a much less chance to hit them, but you know what? The point is to get Fortress Knight levels. If he stands here and just gets, like, dodges... I mean, if he stands here and takes a whole ton of damage and can't ever hit them back, that just means he gets more experience.
The point is to master Fortress Knight.
It's perfect. Ah, hello, Mr. Assassin. Yeah, you see, he went down to 18 HP that time, so he can't just heal himself every time. He is taking a lot of damage. Damn, 53% chance is boosted? Alright, well, I want to kill him, so there we go. And then we will Marianne assist Physic up on him. Who still needs work? Hilda still needs work. Yep. Not a crit. Alright, fine.
Could be useful.
Didn't need a crit, just needed to hit him. And then Ingrid's only level 30, so sure, let her take... No, wait, Sedith, yeah. Just bam. Actually, half-decent experience that time.
This might be tough.
Alright, so if I... Oh, right, I can still gambit. I can still hit them all. Forgot again that I have this. Nah, for now, just... heal yourself up. And then we'll have Kublu assist.
I won't forget this.
Not sure I understand the scope of that statement. Defense being the most valuable for resistance is the utility of +1 on almost any stats depending on the student's stats current / previous value. No, what we're saying is... it's kind of like hard to describe without having a pretty intricate grasp on mathematics and proportions. But like, proportionately speaking, the defenses give you more than any other stat per point. And it's basically for the reason that I described in the most simplified, boiled down terms. Like, think of it as like, I'm just gonna use 10 or 10 and under numbers. If I'm doing like 10 damage to somebody and I get one more strength point, now I'm doing 11. Cool. That's just a linear increase in the damage that I'm doing. If I have like 10 dexterity and I have 100% chance to hit somebody, or let's say 10 dexterity and I have 50% chance to hit somebody, and I get one more point, then like, cool, I have 55% chance to hit them. It's, again, like a linear progression. And I know there's more factors that go into that. I'm talking just the stat and what it does. Whereas on defense... sorry, I have to go back one more time. And then extrapolate that a little bit further. Like, if I have 10 strength, and I do 10 damage, and I get 11, I do 11 damage. 12 is 12. 13 is 13. It goes up one by one. And then the same for dexterity. Like, the percentage will go up by 5 or whatever. On defense, if I have 10 defense and I take 10 damage, then I get 1 defense, I only take 9 damage. So that's a 10% reduction. Then I get another defense, and then I take 8 damage, which is more than 10% reduction against 9. And then I get 1 more, and then I take 7 damage, which is more than 10% reduction when compared against 8. Like, proportionately, it goes up. And at a certain point, you just take no damage at all.
Also, defense is calculated a lot more when you have multiple people attacking you, whereas with attack, it's just for the one round.
Like, attack is used for killing things, yeah. And you also attack on counterattacks. So no, I don't agree with that. Strength is involved in almost... Strength and magic. Your attack stat is involved in almost everything. But it's a linear increase. It's actually the inverse of defense. Like, and you get less of a noticeable increase the more strength you get. Which is not to say it's a bad thing to have an insane strength stat. But it's more of a sense of proportions and, like, graphs. It'd be easier to illustrate if I had a graph, or if you had a good concept of mathematical graphs. It's kind of an advanced thing to wrap your head around abstractly.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, we're gonna heal you up.
Appreciate it. Guide me well.
Now if I attack you up close, then you're gonna kill me. Brave Lance? It's one. It's one damage too few.
Close.
That's alright, I got Leonie. She'll back me up. I'd actually like to not waste my Brave Lance if I can, so I'm just gonna set with that. We'll do the Healy things, that I get some holy experience.
Ready and able.
Same deal again, just not Gambit yet. There's more coming. Save the Gambit for then. But I can have Seth kill this guy. Just bam. Oh, wait, fuck. Would have been better to stand next to Kublu for that.
Guide me well.
There we go. The only stat I'd say is really better is speed. And see, with speed, I actually get very is the wrong word. I agree less when it comes to speed. Speed is important, but it's not like a be-all end-all stat, and at a certain point, there's a time when you are better off just ignoring speed and not bothering with it at all.
Like, Petra gets so much speed, she does not need to worry about it at all.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like what you said. Speed is a threshold. It's like useless, 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 useless. Really important, pay a lot of attention to it right here, and then above it, all it's good for is more avoidance.
Shall we?
Just a bam, good. So now I can kill one more with Seteth. And we'll bash you, good. So I'm not happy with the mages. Still unhappy with their continued existence in my area. So Leonie, I have Falco Knights for that. Falcon Knights.
Thank you, Leonie.
What's my strategy?
I won't forget this. Ready and able.
And then we combat arts, healing focus, good. Boo.
I'll do my best. There.
Kill a mage and bully the other. Oh, that's the boss, right. So that one's doing 5 instead of 4. And he's almost halfway through mastering Fortress Knight.
I've really gotten the hang of this.
The plan is working.
It's getting close.
Although some of the Swords Masters are getting a little antsy. We got somebody that wants to leak around the side here. So, Alois smash now.
We've got to help.
Alois smash.
I don't want to, like, blow too much in the mic, but just imagine that. I broke my desk right there.
Shall we?
Ready when you are.
I don't want to waste my precious Crescent Sickle on this loser. So I think I'll hit him from range with a Javelin and then let somebody else get the kill shot.
Better.
That's a little too far away. I'd have to use an axe to hit him, and that's a really bad odds. You're right that that's a good call, though, so maybe if I combat arts, draw you back here. There we go. And then we assist, recover, Alois gets topped up, and we're all good. All is right with the world. Every stat has a band of varying usefulness. Even defense units with 4 and 5 defense are usually killed by the same things in one hit, while having 49 defense versus 50 against a 50 might attack isn't significant either, even if the only latter can survive a different number of them. No, that's what we're saying, is that the 4 and 5 is at the very bottom end, and that's not important, yeah. But the 49 versus 50 against a 50 might, that does matter. Because that threshold of 0 damage is very important. It's the difference between being able to stand there and, like, eventually slowly get whittled down versus being able to tank indefinitely. And it's more valuable to think of it not in terms of a single unit, but Fortress Knights and, like, defensive units, they're most valuable like this. Like I'm using Alois right now. You put them down and they get attacked from multiple units at once. So they have to be able to take many shots, usually doubling shots, with as small a margin as possible. Because it will add up fast. And in that sense, yeah, the 49 versus 50 is very important. Because in this situation, if I had 50 defense, and every one of these guys had... Or, if I had 49 defense and every one of these guys had 50... then I would be taking 6 damage every turn, and they have the chance to crit me for 3. If I didn't have a healer here, he'd get whittled down in a matter of turns. I also use heal over time, which I don't think I've ever seen you use. I don't like to use heal over time items. They're not valuable to me. A few health every turn when I usually have several, like, full-time healers on the field? I'd rather take something that gives me a stat increase, you're right. Yeah, sure, let's smash again.
I won't fail.
Thanks.
Skip past it all. Hey, Alois got a kill. You finally hit somebody with that axe.
Finally managed to kill something.
I gotta kill this guy on the right before I can get Seth at that experience, though. Unfortunately. Hey, Alois is almost at 29. Nice.
I won't forget this.
So then if Seth can't contribute, we will just have him, Oh, wait, I can't rally Alois because I can't get in there. Alright, well, I can bully the mage at least.
Bully the mage.
Get fucked! Yeah, he's over halfway through Fortress Knight. My boy is doing it.
Might be tough.
Oh. We got Swords Masters that are getting angry again.
Swords Masters managed to finally figure out the problem.
Oh, it's a bridge! Guys, there's another one over there!
We don't have to kill this guy. Go take the other one.
So keep bullying you, make sure that, yep, you can't get at me yet, so... Maybe I'll be a little indulgent, just kill this guy. Just this one little guy, right? It's not... Oh, wait, I have Seth, yeah. Of course, now he's in range of getting attacked by this guy, and he's gonna die from that, and Marianne's already gone. Lysithia, you're around. There we go.
Thank
pretty much my favorite thing to do with Mariana. Hilarious with 6 uses. Remember Golden Deers, bullying is never acceptable unless it's towards mages, and then it's hilarious.
Seems my practice is paid off. Not so fast.
He critted.
Armor.
His battalion is almost up. That's why. He had a crit rating of 58 there. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's getting wailed on a lot.
Yeah, battalion raft kicking it.
Woo. You should be very scared of this man right now. Damn, and this one guy's still here, so I still can't have Seth come and get this.
At the ready.
Let's move Claude over here for a sec, so that I can do this. Rally your defense.
I won't forget this.
Good.
Thank you.
Assist him. We wait there. We have you. Combat arts, healing focus. All good. The guys that, like, the one guy that needs to die is the one that just won't.
The one guy that is still at full health.
He keeps dodging everything I throw at him. No, damn it, I forgot to bully the mage. That's my mistake. Sorry, sorry. I got it. I got it.
Sorry, Alois.
Oh, I didn't want to put her there. That's a bad spot.
My orders? What's my strategy?
Assist heal you. Wait, and then have him just combat arts heal himself. Wait.
At the ready.
Shall we?
I think I'm gonna have Hilda go chase down that mage. Need to try Holy Knight, Marianne, when I do my all DLC run. What is an all DLC run?
Not so fast.
Guide me well.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Hilda should be able to take a couple shots from these guys, right? 15 damage if they crit twice. That gets scary. I'll hold off for one more turn. Better not let the mage take out Alois's battalion, otherwise his death will go down drastically. He's only getting 5 from it. Besides, it's gone already. But if I have Sedith step in and buff his defense, he'll basically get it all back every turn. Or I could just end this farce.
Yeah, or we can just end the match.
Sedith hits 30, okay.
My age is catching
Yeah,
up to me.
he has not gotten a very fantastic level up yet. It's been 3 points every time until now. But every single level up has had both HP and strength in them.
It's very consistent.
He can hurt things.
He can take a hit somewhat well, and he is able to dish out. That's it.
Ugh, my eyes are getting sore. Alright, let's come fuck you up.
My apologies.
Not enough. Alright, fine. I'll kill you next turn.
I'll do my best.
Anyway, yeah, I know what an all DLC run is. I know what you mean by it, Cyril. What I don't understand is
Ready when you are.
what that entails. Which, like, sure, I don't know what all the DLC is, but I don't know why you'd link in a Holy Knight Marianne to an all DLC run. That's what I'm getting at. Damn it, Ingrid! Perspective keeps getting me. We'll go ahead and heal you. Quick touch up, then we'll... Oh, fuck. Heal you. Just team comp for it. Okay. Finally! Finally a magic point. Thank you, Marianne.
Let's make
After 6 level ups?
I don't know, 5 or 6. It's been a while. Just throwing out something I want to try when I replay the game and nothing by it. Alright. Gotcha then. There we go. Everybody's dead. That's 3 battles done. Alois got 2 or 3 levels out of all of it? I know Seth got a couple, or I think 1.
Yeah, he was 26 before, now he's 29.